She was not scared. She was calm, talking normal. Then she said one sentence. A car just stopped. I take the lift. That was the last time anyone heard from her. No panic, no struggle, no goodbye. Just silence. And nearly 30 years later, we are still asking who picked up Jojo and what happened inside that car. Jojo was 21 years old. It was November 9th, 1995. She was trying to get home after a night in Dublin. She missed the last bus, so she did what many people did back then. She hitchhiked, step by step, left by left. She got closer to home, everything was normal. Nothing felt dangerous until Moone. Late that night, Jojo stood at a phone box in Moone, County Kildare. She called her friend. She sounded relaxed. She explained where she was. She said she was trying to get another lift. Then she stopped talking for a second. She looked outside and said, "A car just stopped." A few seconds later, "I got a lift. I'll talk to you later." The call ended. The moment is where the mystery begins. We know one fact. She got into a car, but everything after that falls apart. No confirmed driver, no confirmed route, no confirmed vehicle. And yet, over the years, one idea starts spreading. A green Land Rover. People repeated it like it's real, like it's proven, like it's the missing piece. But here is the truth. Police never confirmed the green Land Rover as the key vehicle. So ask yourself, did someone really see it, or did the story slowly build itself over time? In cases like this, people remember things differently. One person sees a car, another remembers the color, another adds a detail years later, and suddenly a rumor becomes something that feels real. The brain wants answers, so it creates them. Then there is the suspect, a local man, someone police looked at seriously, and one detail changes everything. Shortly after Jojo disappeared, he had a visible facial injury, a scratch, a mark near his mouth. Something fresh, something noticeable. Online, people gave him a name, the Cleft lip suspect. It sounds official, it sounds real, but it's not. Police never used that name. It came from people trying to describe a facial injury. And that matters because now we are not just dealing with facts, we are dealing with interpretation. Think about this. A young woman disappears. No trace, no body. And at the same time, a man connected to the area suddenly has a fresh injury on his face. So people ask, did she fight back? Did she scratch her attacker? Did she leave the only evidence on his skin? That question has never gone away. The same man changed parts of his story, gave inconsistent explanations, drew attention early in the investigation. And yet, nothing stuck. No charge, no conviction, just suspicion. In 2024, guards arrested a man in his 50s for the first time in decades. People believed this is it, this is the answer, but then he was released. No charge, no case, still nothing. Police searched fields, forests, remote land. They believed she could be there, hidden, buried. But after days of searching, nothing was found. No evidence, no remains. After all these years, two things refused to disappear. A man with a damaged face, a green Land Rover in the dark. Both powerful, both repeated, both remembered, but neither fully proven. Did witnesses unknowingly describe the same man? Was the facial injury the strongest clue, or just coincidence? Did the green Land Rover ever truly exist in this case, or did memory slowly reshape the truth? And the biggest question, was the answer always there, but never strong enough to prove? Some cases are about evidence. This one is about memory. A face people remember, a car people believe in, a moment that changes everything. And somewhere between what is real and what people think they saw, the truth about Jojo is still waiting. Thank you.
A search operation on open ground in County Wicklow led by Gardaí investigating the disappearance and murders of two women in the 1990s has ended for the night. Jo Dullard was last seen in Moone in Kildare in 1995. Deirdre Jacob disappeared near her home in Newbridge in 1998. It's understood Gardaí are acting on new information that has come to light in recent times. The search will resume tomorrow and is expected to continue for a number of days.
A Garda search underway on the Wicklow-Kildare border today to try and answer questions that are almost 30 years old. This piece of ground near Baltinglass, the source of investigators' efforts to find out more about what happened in two of the most high-profile missing persons cases in modern times, those of Jo Dullard and Deirdre Jacob. 21-year-old Jo Dullard was last seen on the 9th of November 1995 when, after socialising in Dublin, she missed the last bus home to Callan in County Kilkenny. Instead, she boarded a bus to Naas in County Kildare, then took lifts to Moone and phoned a friend to say she intended to hitch a lift the rest of the way. It was the last anyone heard from her. 18-year-old Deirdre Jacob was last seen on the 28th of July 1998, crossing the road towards the entrance to her home at Rosebery in Newbridge in County Kildare. She was carrying a distinctive black satchel-type bag that has never been found. The patch of land now being searched will be subject to excavation, technical and forensic examinations over the coming days. Gardaí say they're keeping an open mind and will follow up any information which is brought to the Serious Crime Review team.
Well, let's speak to Samantha, who joins us now from County Wicklow this evening. And cases that have stumped Gardaí for 3 decades, Samantha, what is the latest on what's happening in terms of these searches and how significant do detectives think they could be?
Well, Ray, a number of searches have taken place over the past 3 decades for both of these women, who were both part of the original Operation Trace in the late 1990s, which was an investigation into 6 missing women from the Leinster area, all who disappeared without a trace. And they've been linked with different suspects in the past. They've been linked with the same suspect in the past. But what's significant about today is that the 2 women are both being linked with this site in County Wicklow where that search is underway. And both cases were upgraded to murder in recent times. Now, the site that was the focus today, I understand that Gardaí have been aware of it for some time, but this is the first time that they've carried out any kind of formal search in that area. And their activity today appeared to be quite focused. They dug quite deep and quite quickly in one particular area. And my understanding is that they're acting on information that is deemed to be sufficient enough to carry out an investigation of this scale. And their focus is on recovering items that may be of evidential value in this wider investigation. But of course, the reality is that often with these searches, they may not yield any evidence, and that is a possibility in this case. Now, the families have been informed ahead of this search and will be informed as it progresses. They haven't made any comment on what's been happening today. The search finished at about 5 o'clock this evening. It's due to resume at first light tomorrow, and it's expected to go on for a number of days. And Gardaí are once again appealing for anyone who may have information about either of these missing person cases, no matter how small they may feel it is, to contact them.
Samantha Library, thank you.